Supported by a strong export performance and improved domestic demand, Hong Kong's economy continued its solid expansion in the second quarter of this year, with real gross domestic product or GDP growing by 3.1% year-on-year. On a seasonally adjusted quarter-on-quarter basis, real GDP rose by 0.4%. US trade policy continues to bring uncertainty for the global economy and global trade. However, resilient external demand, coupled with some rush shipments in response to temporary easing of tariff measures by the US, supported an acceleration in Hong Kong's total exports of goods, which saw a year-on-year real terms increase of 11.5% in the second quarter. Domestically, private consumption expenditure resumed moderate real terms growth of 1.9% year-on-year following 4 consecutive quarters of contraction. Consumer price inflation stayed modest in the second quarter, with the underlying Composite Consumer Price Index or CCPI rising by 1.1% over a year earlier and the headline CCPI increasing by 1.8% year-on-year.
The Hong Kong economy is expected to maintain growth for the rest of 2025. Steady economic growth in Asia, in particular the mainland, together with the sustained increases in local employment earnings, the robust stock market, and the stabilization of residential property markets will bode well for various sectors of the Hong Kong economy. The government's various measures to boost consumption, attract investment, and diversify markets will also provide further support to the Hong Kong economy.
Taking into account the actual outturn for the first half of this year and the latest developments locally and globally, Hong Kong's real GDP growth forecast for 2025 as a whole has been maintained at 2% to 3%. As for the inflation outlook, as pressures from domestic costs and external prices are anticipated to stay broadly in check, overall inflation should remain modest in the near term. The forecasts for underlying and headline consumer price inflation rates this year remain at 1.5% and 1.8% respectively.